Hi DIYers, Joe from Alarm Grid, and today we're going to show you how to pair an SP1 touchscreen keypad to your GC3 system. And the method that we're going to use to do this is we're going to join them both to the same Wi-Fi network, and then we're going to pair them through that. The GC3 does have an access point mode, which you can pair the keypad to the system with, and it's super convenient. If you install the GC3 in a location that doesn't have a Wi-Fi network, you'll still be able to pair the keypad with the system. But with that being said, the best way to do this is to join them both to the same Wi-Fi network and then pair them right through that. Now on the GC3, we've already set it up and we have it connected to the Wi-Fi here in the office, but just to show you where that menu is, I'm going to click the 2 gig symbol, enter the default installer code 1561, and then down here you'll see it says network settings. If I click on that, and then before we go any further, you'll see that this is where you can actually set up the access point mode. So if you do want to use that feature, this is the menu of where you'll go to do that. But if we click on wireless, we'll see that we are connected to our Alarm Grid Wi-Fi network. And if I click on that, we get all the network information. Now on the SP1, I have already joined it to the Wi-Fi network. If I press back here and I click on wireless, you'll see that it is connected to the Alarm Grid Wi-Fi. And if I click on that, we'll also see the network information in case we need to use it. So back on our system, if I press the back arrow here, press the back arrow again, and the back arrow again. So we're back on the installer programming menu. I'm going to click on system configuration, and then you'll see on the right here it says keypads. So if I click on that, it'll load up the keypad programming menu, and you'll see that there's 4 slots, or there's actually 8 slots available for keypads. If I click on the first one, I'm able to adjust it on the right-hand side. I'm going to click on keypad used and enable it. And then as you can see, when you click on the menu, it changes. And here's the actual menu on the left. And then you can adjust the values of the menu on the right. Equipment code, it is set to be an SP1 touchscreen. Device ID, this is where you actually pair the keypad with the system. So with that loaded up, on our SP1, I'm going to press the back arrow, and I'm going to go to pair. So now this is actually listening for the main system. I'm going to click pair on the GC3. And as you can see, we got a pairing key and a serial number on our SP1. And on our GC3, it says SP1 is connected. Smart area assignment, we're not going to go over that. Equipment age has no effect on anything as far as functionality goes. It's really just a way for installers to know if they're installing a new device or if it's an existing device. The emergency keys, these are the panic buttons, so if you want those enabled on the keypad, you want to turn those on. And then the voice descriptor is the name of the keypad. So if I click edit voice descriptor, I can do wireless keypad. I click done. And then we're all set. So if I click return to system configuration, you'll see that the box is orange, and that tells us that we've made some edits in programming. I'm going to click back again, and then you'll see that it actually displays all the things that we did. And if we see that there's a mistake or anything that we have to change, we can discard it and go and fix it. But we're going to want to save this because it looks like everything is correct. Now that we're back on the main menu, you're going to notice that the keypad is going to take some time to sync up, and then it's going to display the exact same screen as the GC3. The SP1 is the best keypad to use for your GC3 if you are looking for a wireless keypad. There is another keypad called the SP2 that is a touchscreen keypad, but it's very basic in its functionality. You won't be able to control any of your home automation devices or anything like that. You're just going to be able to arm and disarm the system with it and see the system status. And as you can see, this is literally the exact same screen as the GC3. They both work great. If I go to arm the system, as you can see, let me close the front door real quick. So as you can see, they're both exactly the same. And if I go to arm the system, it should do the exact same thing on our SP1 keypad. So I'm going to do arm away, and it's literally the same screen. So if I disarm it from the keypad, click disarm, I'll enter our regular code, which I got wrong. I think it's 1111. Perfect. And now it disarms. So this is the best keypad to use if you're looking for a wireless touchscreen keypad for your system. If you do have the GC3 monitored by alarm.com, you're also going to be able to control the functionality of the system as far as arming and disarming goes, controlling home automation devices from a phone or tablet using the alarm.com app. The nice thing about the keypad is that it's going to work on your Wi-Fi network. Alarm.com requires that there's at least a cellular connection from the system to the alarm.com server. If anything happens and that goes down, you won't be able to use the alarm.com app to control your system. The SP1 Keypad, on the other hand, is it only relies on the Wi-Fi network. In any event, as long as that Wi-Fi network is up and they're both connected to it, you'll still be able to control your system with the keypad. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the GC3, the SP1 Keypad, or alarms in general, feel free to give us a call at 888-818-7728. Head over to our website, www.alarmgrid.com, or send us an email to support@alarmgrid.com. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe. If you want us to send you an update when we post future videos, hit the notification button below and we'll do that. Thanks for watching and have a great day.